Hello once more and welcome back to my channel back here on YouTube doing another MLB prediction video for 2022 for the regular season predictions. For this games on Saturday night on Fox, second week in a row we're doing this. Last week after a 2-1 record, getting two of them right. The one I got wrong was the Cubs and White Sox, which was surprisingly. Cubs surprised me with a 5-1 win last week. This week we have two great games again, and these matchups are pretty good. And out of the two matchups, there's only been one starting pitcher that has been named for this week's matchup, and I'll tell you who that is with our MLB predictions. Let's get started. So here back doing our MLB predictions for 2022. The games that are on Fox this weekend, of course. Some pretty good matchups. Two games only this Saturday night on Fox. First one in Philadelphia, where Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, Nicholas Castellanos, and more are going up against the Angels, Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani, who was the AL MVP from last year, and of course, Anthony Rendon, and more. Angels, Phillies. This matchup is the game that has one starting pitcher that's been named. Michael Lorenzen is going on the mound for the Angels. National League Central fans might remember him from the Cincinnati Reds days. In the last few years, he's been becoming quite a player who's puts in a little bit of outfield and can hit as well. I don't think he's done that yet this year, but that's the only starting pitcher for them this weekend's games we know of. Overall, I think the Angels are a good team. They're pretty better, but they're a pretty good team. They're in second place in the American League West. I think they should win a division this year, maybe make the playoffs as well. That would be a first for Mike Trout, and also first for Shohei Ohtani, who's the MVP from the American League last year. We'll see who wins this matchup. I like the Angels in this matchup to win, and I'm going to pick them to win. I will tell you why here. And that reason I'm picking the Angels to win this weekend's game on Saturday night is because the Phillies aren't a good team. They have the same record as same win total, which is 22, as the Baltimore Orioles do. And the Baltimore Orioles, if you compare the two teams, the payroll, the Orioles have a $45 million payroll. The Phillies have a $241 million payroll, and they both have 22 wins. So can the Phillies be firing their manager, Joe Girardi? Potentially. We'll have to wait and see, maybe the end of June. Who knows? And we're less than 2 months from the trade deadline, so Phillies, if they want to get a jump start and make the playoffs, make a few trades, get some certain pitcher, get something to help your team out. That's why I'm taking the Angels this week. So I'm picking the Angels there in that game. Second matchup, we're going to the Windy City. Again, second week in a row, we're going to Chicago. This time around, it's the Cubs. NL Central rivalry renewed between my St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. First of all, as a St. Louis Cardinals fan, I gotta say, this team in St. Louis, we have the most players who have made their major league debut this year, from players like Juan Yepez, Nolan Gorman, Brendan Donovan, and of course a few others I can name as well, but there's so many of them that have made their major league debut on this team in St. Louis, which is pretty good. The Cubs, though, on the other hand, Saul Morrison Contreras, Kyle Hendricks. This game, there's no starting pitchers yet for Saturday night's game. Plus, it is the second game of a doubleheader because the lockout earlier in the season canceled the first two series. And they were supposed to meet in Chicago, one of the first series of the season, and that didn't happen. So they're making it up on Saturday afternoon, and they're playing a 5-game series starting tonight. And so Matthew Liberatore is going for the Cardinals tonight against Keegan Thompson, and won against the White Sox last Saturday. And, but the most surprising thing is there's two players in this game I would point out that I think can compete to win the National League Rookie of the Year. I don't know how many people know. I've heard a lot of people say this. Nolan Gorman, talk about baseball cards and stuff, that his baseball cards are hot to buy as a trading card collector. I like I hear he's going to get them while he's cheap. I heard someone say recently that he's going to be the favorite to win the Rookie of the Year, but I have another player on the Cubs who could line up to win Rookie of the Year, and that's a guy named Christopher Morel, who's been on base in all 15 games he's played in. And I think he has an 11-game hitting streak, or 12-game hitting streak. I don't remember. Got his 11th hit on Tuesday. I don't know what he did last night. But he's been on base all 15 games in the big leagues so far. So, Nolan Gorman, Christopher Morel, 2 young rookies. Maybe one of these two. One's a Rookie of the Year. I think it's going to be a battle between them for Rookie of the Year favorites, I believe. So, that's a hot take there. And, of course, we don't know the pitching matchup because it's in Game 2 of a doubleheader. But if Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs, I pick the Cubs to win in this matchup. I don't even know if he's pitching in this series or not. So, but I think he went last night. Yeah, Kyle Hendricks just went last night against the Brewers, so I doubt it. The Cardinals are going to miss him at least. But I will take the Cardinals to win this series. The Cubs, the Cubs, I'm not sure how good they will be. I picked against them once, and they proved me wrong that I should not pick against the Cubs. I'm picking the Cardinals to win, so. And I just know this, if the Cubs win and the Cardinals lose because I picked the Cardinals, I can just say I'm a jinx for picking against the Cubs. I jinx myself every time. We'll see if that happens this week. So, again, I'm picking the Angels and the Cardinals this week in the matchups. That being said, I hope everyone enjoys. And until next time, please remember to watch, like, subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends to do the same. Also hit that notification button below so you know when I upload a new video. With that being said, have a nice day, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video next Friday right back here. Have a nice day and stay safe, everyone.